Okay, before we get into the celebration, you know the drill. A quick reminder, this is all for educational purposes only, and it is absolutely not financial advice. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Let's just jump right in because, wow, today is a massive day. A really, really big day. We are officially at an all-time high. The fund has absolutely smashed through its previous records, exploding to nearly $1.8 million. Just look at that number, $1.79 million. Yeah, that's $1,790,851. This is the highest the fund value has ever been in our entire tracking period. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. And listen, it's not just one number that's shining today. The entire dashboard is on fire. We've got the all-time high fund value, a staggering $250,000 surge in just 10 days, a record-breaking bond price, and the APR is recovering beautifully. It is green across the board, folks. So how in the world did we get here? Well, this wasn't some slow and steady climb, no. This was a 10-day explosion. It's an incredible comeback story from those market lows we saw around Christmas to the record highs we're all celebrating right now. Let's just walk through it real quick. Think about it. On Christmas Day, the fund was sitting around $1.56 million. By New Year's Day, it had already climbed to $1.64 million. And now, just 4 days into January, bam! Here we are at nearly $1.8 million. That's a total gain of over $225,000 in just 10 days. And here's what's so wild. The growth isn't just steady, it's actually accelerating. In that week from Christmas to New Year's, the fund grew by about $80,000. But in just the first 4 days of 2024, it's already added another $146,000. The momentum is building, and man, is it building fast. You know, this kind of explosive growth, it doesn't just happen by accident. It's the result of what I'm calling the perfect growth storm, where 3 incredibly powerful drivers all lined up at the exact same time to launch the protocol into the stratosphere. So what are they? Well, here they are. First, you've got this awesome market tailwind from a huge ETH rally. Second, the protocol's own engine, the trading volume, has been absolutely roaring. And third, investor conviction. You can see it in the massive demand for bonds. It's at a whole new peak. Okay, driver number 1, the market. ETH is sitting pretty at over $3,100. That's a new high for our tracking period. When the core asset of the whole ecosystem is this strong, it just lifts everything up with it, especially the value of the assets held in the protocol's vaults. Next up, let's talk about the engine. Trading volume. The numbers here are just mind-blowing. On January 3rd, the protocol processed over $16 million in volume. That's the second highest day ever. And this was just a few days after setting the all-time record. This is that real yield engine in action, generating huge fees that go right back into the treasury. And if we dig into that massive day, ZORA was clearly the beast, making up 76% of the volume. But what's also super exciting is seeing other pairs like BNKR picking up so much steam. Today, BNKR actually crossed $1 million in volume. That shows the activity is getting broader and healthier across the whole platform. And finally, let's talk conviction. Over our whole tracking period, the average number of bonds minted per day was about 93. But in January, that average has jumped to 109. So demand isn't just holding steady at these record high prices, it's actually speeding up. So here's the key takeaway, right? People are minting bonds at $69 a pop, a record price. This is one of the most powerful bullish signals you can possibly see. Investors aren't just sitting on their hands. They're actively buying in at peak prices, making a really clear bet on the protocol's future. That, my friends, is what real conviction looks like. So, with the market, the volume, and conviction all just firing on all cylinders, let's pop the hood and see how all this growth is impacting the core health of the system itself. The protocol's wallet is now holding over $153,000 in cash, mostly in ETH. That's almost 9% of the total fund, and it's the largest cash position we've ever tracked. Now, this isn't just idle money. This is pure firepower. It's the accumulation of fees from those massive volume days, just ready to be deployed. And this just perfectly illustrates the balance going on. Over 91% of the capital is deployed and working hard in the liquidity pools that make all the trading possible. But that strategic 8.5% in cash, that means the protocol is both efficient and prepared. It's a sign of a really healthy, well-managed treasury. And get this, This growth isn't just happening in one place, it is happening everywhere. Every single chain the protocol is on is growing. Base is the dominant force, no doubt, but we're seeing really strong growth on BNB chain, on Sonic, and on Avalanche. This isn't just growth, it's healthy, diversified growth, and that shows real strength. So, after looking at the market, the engine, the conviction, and the system's health, it's time for the final verdict, and I'm pretty sure you already know what it's going to be. It's a definitive, slam-dunk, triple green verdict. The protocol isn't just healthy, it's absolutely thriving. It is firing on all cylinders and has reached a new all-time high. I mean, let's just run through this victory checklist one more time. Fund at a record high? Check. ETH at a tracking period high? Check. Sustained insane multi-million-dollar volume? Check. Accelerating bond demand? Check. All chains growing? Check. It is a complete and total success story, top to bottom. So I'll just leave you with this thought. All-time high. This is what conviction looks like. Just 10 days ago, we were hitting Christmas lows, and today we're at records. This is real yield. This is real growth. DexFi is proving that the model absolutely works. And one last time for good measure, this content is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Please always do your own research before you make any financial decisions. Congratulations to everyone. We'll catch you on the next one.